why do I want this for? For whom am I here to serve, and who am I here to exist for?
Oh my God, it has been like really, really, really helpful. When I grow up, I want to be like you.
Be guided by this conversation, the frameworks or the questions in that framework, so that you can arrive quickly at a decision. I'm a decision-making coach, and I focus on human-centered design, creative strategy, because I've been doing this for 15 years as well. I also do this for people just to break free from all the clutter and to get really laser focused on what they need to do, how they show up to that thing, and move towards that one goal. Because you guys are saying yes to so many things, you're not getting anywhere. You're taking nibbles. You're not actually taking full bites.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But that's got to stop. Mm-hmm. Start saying no to all the shit that isn't going to get you to your main goal. Ask yourself, if we say yes to this, is that going to help us move forward to our objective that we wrote? If it's a yes, then do it. If it's not, don't do it. Simple. Mm-hmm. You got to be really strict.
Yes.
Now, it might go like this, then go like that. Mm-hmm. Okay? Because you have to invest your time and money in order to get there. It's not going to be a straight line to the top.
Mm-hmm. It's so good, because it's exactly like the thing, because we know that we have, because we are obsessed with planning. We know a lot of planning goals, but you gave us a really good perspective for sure, because we have a lot of knowledge, and the thing is that we want to implement everything, and it makes no sense. It makes no sense at all.
I get it. And I've been there, and I am trying to help other people fulfill whatever their dream looks like and not make the mistakes. My second book, for goodness sake, is called How to Get a Mentor. Because the whole purpose of a mentor is for you to cut the guesswork, see the blind spots, and succeed faster. It's not to say that it's not going to be harder, that you're not going to fail and, get back up again. It just means that there are a lot of things that people have already made mistakes for you.
Yes.
But you don't need to do as many mistakes, right? And the funny thing is, even with consulting or coaching like this, I do this freely because that my number one why, and you might have seen me post this, Maru, is to lead with generosity and to follow with care. Because I know that when I make these connections, like, there's something about it that goes beyond money. So I'm fortunate to be in that position where I can do free consultations for the initial client. And if you get something out of this, great. If you don't, no worries. We'll stay in touch. We'll keep connected. I wish you well, but you know that I'm here if you would like to step it up, and if you're really stuck. Often I get that phone call, oh, Ram, like, I've got a big deal, a big pitch tomorrow. I don't even know, I'm panicking, and it's like an emergency. Or I don't know how to, I'm about to do a talk, and it's going to be game changing for me. I'm so nervous. I don't know what to do. Like those types of things, like crisis things. But then I have clients who work with me every fortnight, every month. I have a client that can only afford me every 3 months, but at least she has one session that she knows she's got accountability, and we agree that the next time we see each other, she has to have done what we agreed. So, look, you guys know what to do. Get into a phase where you're saying a lot of, you're just no. Just get to a hell yes on the one objective. Agree on the plan that is mapping towards that objective. Give yourself the allocated time, money, energy, and do not back down from this. Show up even if you don't feel like it.
See, it's so true. Yes, so we should stick. If we want to go in 6 months, we need to stick what we have now. Like, of course, it makes so sense. Maybe in the future we go on with the things that we were thinking. But yeah, oh my God, it has been like really, really, really helpful. And so, like, for me it's amazing to see a designer, because I know that designers are much more than do pretty things, you know what I mean? Like, because I am one of that. I call myself creative director because I don't want to call myself a designer, because everybody thinks that I'm doing. And to see you, it's really, really nice. It makes me feel so good, because I know that designers can do much more and help a lot more. So yes, when I grow up, I want to be like you.
Look, you guys, I think I appreciate that. Firstly, thank you, Maru and Roberto. And look, it all comes back down to, don't worry about what other people think. And, it's been said many times by people like Gary Vaynerchuk and all that. And just really just go back to, like, why do I want this for? For whom am I here to serve, and who am I here to exist for? Just don't fall into the trap of, like, the expectations of others, or don't fall into the trap of what we should do. Sorry for my French, but fuck that. And what do you want?
Yeah.
Just finally arrive at what you want.
Sí.
Don't worry about, like, if you can't do all these things. Maybe that's killing your progress.
Mm-hmm.
Just get good at one thing for now and go hard at it for 12 months. Hard. Like, insanely hard at that one thing.
Yeah.
Then move on to the next thing.
Sí, for sure. It's so true. So
Great,
true.
great.
Oh my God. Now we have to do a lot of thinking, for sure.
Yeah. But look, it's just decisions, okay? But you have to decide now.
Sí.
You spent too much time going around,
Yes.
in circles. Be guided by this conversation, the frameworks or the questions in that framework, so that you can arrive quickly at a decision.
Sí.
And even when it's a good decision, because even when things get tough, you still show up to that work, because it's the work that you truly believe is either going to fulfill you in some way or another, whether that, look, it's hard right now, but it's another day closer to our dream of traveling without relying on going to an office every day or doing this every day. Like, if that's the real pull, the drive, focus on that every day. That's what's driving us.
Sí. Yes.
All right.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
I'll leave you guys to it, and I'll send you this video when it saves. I'll put it on Dropbox or and then I'll send it to you, and you can listen to it back if you want. Take notes, play it in the background. Me, cheering you on. But,
that's amazing. Thank you so much.
It's lovely to connect.
Really, and we will visit you someday. You're in Australia, no?
Sydney, Australia.
Yes, we're going there, like, for
which
sure.
place in Australia?
Which city?
I'm literally in the heart of the CBD. Like, I'm like the Harbour Bridge and Opera House is only 10 minutes walk.
Oh, we are dying to see that. We'll see you. We will meet you someday in Sydney.
All right, guys. I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
Really? Thank you.
Well, thank you so much.
Take care. See you guys.
Ciao.
All right.
Bye.